Hi, everybody. It's nice to see you. I saw a few people in the Zoom meeting live on Saturday at 11 o'clock. I was hoping more people would join the Zoom meeting. Um, we are coming towards the end of the semester here soon, so I need to get homework from you. You need to attend some Zoom meetings so that I can say you attended. So let me just share my screen and let's go ahead and work on this week's lesson. This week's lesson is about what sports do you play? So I can ask you, what sports do you play? So do you like sports? What do you watch sports? Sports would be things like football, basketball, volleyball, tennis, all of those. So what sports do you play? And that's on page 69, this chapter. So in the spring, this is the spring now, we play golf, we play soccer, we play basketball. In the fall, people like to play football, go bike riding, go hiking. In the summer, people like to play baseball, play volleyball, and go swimming. And in the winter, people play hockey, go ice skating, and go snowboarding. And there are many other sports, of course. So we're not going to listen there. So this chapter talks about the 5 W's. And I think before we left to go online here from school, we did a little bit on the 5 W's. And they're very important in English because we use them all the time. So the word what means information. What is your name? I'm waiting to hear from you. What is your name? So what means to get information? Who is a person, of course. Who? Who is that? Who are they? Where is a place? Where is a place? Where do you go to school? Well, we go to school online now, but we did go to school at Bunker Hill. How often? How often talks about minutes, hours, days. So, for example, how often does the baby wake up for a bottle? How often? Oh, he wakes up every 3 hours. How often do you go to school? I go to school on Saturdays. So how often? Then when, of course, when it's pretty much the same as how often. When do you go to school? I go on Saturdays. I go every week. I go every month. And what time, of course? It would be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So here are these are simple present questions. And the important thing to understand is that these words, the W words, can come before really the sentence. So do you practice? So if I just use this question, do you practice? That is a sentence. I can put how often in front of it. The do and you are the two, is the you is the pronoun that you have to match with the verb do. Okay? So I watch sports on the TV every weekend. Really? What sports do you like to watch? Soccer. It's my favorite. When do you usually watch soccer? So I'm asking when, and I want to get some information. He will say on Saturdays, on Sundays, when. Okay, and that's going to be a homework assignment. So, what sports do you play? I play hockey and basketball. Who do you play baseball with? Who? Person. I play with some friends from work. Where do you play? We play at Hunter Park. How often do you practice? We practice once or twice. That means 1 or 2 times a week. When do you practice? We practice on Sundays. What time do you start? We start at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And again, there will be some more conversations in here. That what sports do you like? I like a lot of sports, but I really love volleyball. And then you look down here to find out what you're going to write here. I usually play with my sister and some friends. So if you look here, sister and friends would be people. So the W question is who? Who do you usually play with? Who do you usually play with? I usually play with my sister and some friends. Okay, so you'll see more of that on the homework practice. The next thing this chapter talks about is can and can't. I love the word can because can is a verb. It's a modal verb, but it goes with all of our pronouns or our nouns. So we do not have to change it. We use I can, you can, he can, she can, it can, we can, you can, they can. And the same thing with the negative can't. So if you look here, they, plural, right? They can dance. She can't dance or cannot dance, can't dance. Okay, so those are 2 more things. You'll see a video for can and can't. So here's just some examples. If you look down here, it says, I can't draw. She, I think it's she, right? Oops, what happened here? I gotta go back. Oops, let me go back. So here we have, she can fix cars. He can't sing, okay? So let's move on. The schedule, I just wanna let you know what the schedule is for coming up. Next week is May 9th. That's on a Saturday. We will have a class. And then on the 16th, which is the following Saturday, we're going to review for our final exam. And then on the 23rd of May, we will have our final exams. Okay. And there'll probably be 2 parts or 3 parts to the final exam. One will be a listening. One will be grammar, and one will be writing, and there may be one that has speaking. So I'll let you know all of that, okay? So we're all set for now, and I hope everyone is safe, and I hope to see you next week, May 9th, in class on Zoom. We're going to start talking about final things, and I think it will be helpful if you come to Zoom. Okay, bye.